destruction of COVID-19 toward the economical field was massive, makes many people hungry and poor. The economic crisis can be happen in any second. So we must get prepared to prevent the economic crisis from happening. My name is Kruz. I am from ex-senior high school of Tambun Selatan. In this speech, I am going to tell you how badly COVID-19 is destroying our economy. Before that, let's praise our Almighty God who had given us His grace so we can do this speech competition without any problem. 2019 curve, or known as COVID-19, has struck its terror towards us since 2019. Hundreds of millions were infected, and millions of them are dead. Not only lives were taken, but the economic field was badly influenced too. This caused many companies run out of business because of the pandemic caused by the virus. Before we get into that, let's talk about the pandemic and the virus itself. Coronavirus has threatening us since 2019 and officially becomes the pandemic a year later. But we are not done yet. World Health Organization had led vaccine development in many countries. This caused vaccine development grew up day by day. And because of that, now the safe vaccine has been produced and millions of people has been vaccinated. If you haven't been vaccinated, please vaccinate. Now, let's talk about the economical part. Since the virus came, many companies selling rate will decrease. This happens because of the lockdown and the limited numbers of the customers. This makes many companies lost a lot of profit. And at worst, the company could go bankrupt. So, to prevent the bankrupt, the company must reduce their expenses. Reducing expenses can be done by many things. The first is limiting the workers. Fewer workers mean fewer salary expenses. With the limited workers, many people lost their job and couldn't find a new job. Not only that, besides limiting the workers, many companies also cut the salary of their workers. And if that still doesn't make any changes to the company financial, then the company will increase the prices of their product. This will cause the inflation rate to increase. Can you imagine that? With less money, you must pay a higher prices to fulfill your needs. And due to health reasons, many workers do their tasks at home. This is commonly known as work from home. This method is one of the ways to prevent the spread of the virus. Not only to protect the people, this method also can save the economy from falling. But besides the chaos caused by the COVID-19, there are few companies who were able to survive the crisis. These few companies were able to survive because of their product, the crucial product. It means everybody needs it. Because of the unaffected sales, these few companies were able to survive the crisis. And there are few companies who not only survive, but also growing. These few companies were able to grow because of the new regulation. Let's take an example. Food delivery or delivery services gains more customers because of the semi-lockdown regulation. Because many people can go outside because of the rules. This makes delivery services much more reliable. And if the chaos was too late to prevent, then the economic crisis is inevitable. If the economic crisis happens, then the world is on the brink of the destruction. World hunger will massively increase. The product prices exploding. The unemployment is everywhere. And the money become worthless. This is very dangerous. So, to prevent this happen, we need the government. But luckily, the government was not stand still. The government has worked as hard as they can to prevent the economic crisis from happening. There are many government programs already implemented. One of it is the government aid. So, to prevent the economic crisis caused by the pandemic, please follow the health protocol and the quarantine if you were infected. I think that is all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.